Good morning, Owen Valley. Welcome back to the Student News. We're your hosts, Charles Kim
and Elijah Johnson. To get things started, let's darken up our room. And bring back the light. As this year's solar eclipse will actually be a total eclipse, for those of you who don't know the difference between the two, a total eclipse is essentially the same as a solar eclipse, except it completely covers the sun, making the outdoors look almost as if it is night.
Owen County has been predicted to be one of the top viewing sites for this year's eclipse. As mentioned in past newscasts, because of so many tourists from around the country flooding in, we will have an e-learning day on April 8th, the day of the eclipse. To keep us and our loved ones safe during this busy hour, we have some very important safety tips for you.
Make sure that all groceries, prescriptions, and errands are done before the 8th. You definitely don't want to be out in the streets when hundreds, possibly thousands of tourists come flooding into our small town. Assuming cell service will go out, make sure your family has a meetup plan. If you just can't keep off your phone and the cell service goes out, consider buying handheld radio so you can still keep in touch with any neighboring friends. If you need any special medical equipment, such as an air tank, make sure to talk to your medical provider so you can get an extra just in case you run low during the eclipse.
For you winter haters out there, we have good news for you. Phil the groundhog was awoken on February 2nd so he can predict whether or not we will have an early spring. Phil thought long and hard about what would happen this year, but he has predicted that spring will come early.
Juniors and seniors, we have good news for you. This year's prom theme was announced and it's, drumroll please, a masquerade ball.
Ah!
Prom will be held at Abram Event Venue on Friday, April 19th from 8 to 10:30 p.m.
Special thanks to Patriot Manufacturing as they have made a generous donation to OVTV. Don't worry, Patman, we'll use the money for good and only good.
Congrats to all OV band members that participated in the ISMA solo and ensemble event. We had many people make gold and head to state. These are all the people that competed.
The OV Sax Quartet, Ethan Shade, OV Woodwind Trio, Aiden York, Charles Schumar, Ray Newman, the OV Brass Ensemble, Eli McDaniel, Caden Bissinger, Abby Buchanan, Braxton Smith, Austin Miner, the OV Sax Trio, Vanessa Ward, Fred Dorman, and the OV Woodwind Trio, the Low Brass Trio, Serenity Ferguson, Skylar Giffel, Mackenzie Michael, Jocelyn Mooney, and Willie Ward.
Unfortunately, our girls' varsity basketball team lost sectionals last Friday. However, we still have many other teams going strong. Let's find out more with
Tyler Grigsby and Brenan Fishburn.
Thank you, Charles. Wednesday, girls varsity gymnastics has a meet at Columbus East.
Thursday, boys JV and varsity basketball has a game against Greencastle High School. Friday, boys basketball varsity and JV has a game against South Putt High School.
Saturday, gymnastics has a meet at Southmont. Aubrey Parker shot an outstanding 50-50 at the last archery comp.
Eli Collier and Branson Weaver are the regional wrestling champs for this year, and Dylan Hale made it 4th in the semi-state. Thank you, athletics, for the new table.
That's all for sports. Back to you, Charles.
Thank Chuck. Now for a very important announcement. We have an outstanding sponsor from Millie McGee's Family Diner in Gosport. Stop on by and have a wonderful sit-down meal and stay for the experience.
Not enough time for a sit-down meal? No problem at Millie McGee's, where you can receive quick service so that you can be in and out fast.
If you want more information about their menu or their location, their website will be listed in the description down below.
Be sure to sign up for Patriot Hour and keep your grades up. Go Patriots!